Good morning, YouTube. Wow, that was the most disturbed sleep. When you are this lean, you are continuously waking up to go to the toilet. It is the most irritating things in the world. I thought I would run you through a day of an online coach doing some content with one of my friends who's also an online coach and navigating a night out. So I'm going out for my friend's birthday today at Pagola in London, and I'm just gonna pop my head in, make sure that I show my face, because a lot of people on prep days just completely hide and don't have any social events at all. And I find that actually makes your food focus so much more, because all you're thinking about is going from meal to meal. So I'm just going to run you through my day, how everything's going. Got a new client on board in today, and check-ins to do as well. And then I'll come home this evening and have my creamy and chill. So in the middle of the night, as soon as I wake up, I just take my T3 and my T4, because I can't have any caffeine, any food, anything at all until that's in my system for at least an hour. Because stupidly, when I've done my bloods recently, my T3 and T4 was on the floor. There was nothing of that hormone there, which was then slowing down digestion and stopping me from obviously getting in condition. So now, since we've changed the order of things, massive shift this week. Gonna check my weight today, see what happens on high days today. So in the week we're running 1,611 calories. Only source of carbohydrates is pre-training, which is 80 grams of cream of rice. Which that meal stays the same, but in all my other meals I'm gonna have 50 grams of pre-cooked jasmine rice today. So hopefully 2 days of running high days, energy will come back a little bit. But yeah, as soon as I wake up, I get that T3 and T4 in my system. I'm gonna check in, put this wash on, check in, and then we're gonna get some steps done. Got 15k steps to do a day. So I'm gonna run you guys through my cycle today as well. But first things first is we take injectable L-carnitine. This is obviously natural, but this is a fat burner. So that goes in, that's from engineered muscle. And then we're gonna get outside and do our check-in. Morning, Gramps. Good morning. So we'll go through Granda's room to get outside to the garden. So we've just done the weight, and we are 2 kilos down this week after having the most unresponsive body for so long. Now it's time to get the visuals over to Tim. See what is happening. As obviously the woo, it's a nippy one this morning. That's around the posing, the mandatories for PCA done. Just screenshot them, send them over to Tim, send them over to Maka, see what he thinks of the posing. Let's get some dishes put away, and then time to do some steps. I'm so dehydrated, so I need to get hydrated now as well. Right, what's good, people? Alright, it's time to get some steps in. Send everything across to Tim and start looking who's checked in out of my clients.
Throw tomatoes into the sauce. A bit concerned it is a bit scratchy there.
Proves the work to me. Three very different approaches. Kelly seems to be sorry when Nick, Jack, always a cucumber just sliding through it. And Natalie, she's got a really confident.
Alright, what is good, people? So, it's a high day today. So during the week I'm on 1,611 calories. Okay, during the weekend we're on 2,000. So I'm actually going to get some rice today. So I'm going to make my rice for the next couple of days. So that'll go in the rice cooker. So when I get back from training, I'll have my rice here ready. So 240 grams over 2 days. Just in the flour and the meals, and that will go on. And I'm going to make my pre now, which I'm going to eat in like half an hour. So I like it when it's not boiling hot, my cream of rice. So I'm just going to make it now. I'm going to make a tutorial video for my clients on how to actually make my cream of rice. Because I found out the ultimate recipe and I'm killing it with this recipe. A lot of them, I don't understand why, but don't really like the cream of rice. But I'm telling you now, with this recipe, they won't not love it. It's like making it into a cake is the most amazing thing in the world. Yeah, man. So it's 80 grams of cream of rice in my pre. Now getting my creatine in and Hydromax and some glutamine in as well. That's going to help digestion. Then we're going to get some check-ins done. A few check-ins before we go to the shoot, and then finish off check-ins and client calls when we get back. So it's a busy day today, and I've got to decide a fit to go out with my boys. I feel like whey drip today. I'm gonna have half of this Joker and a slight bit of chocolate.
Now, I'm not going to bore you guys with the tutorial I did for my clients with how I make my cream of rice, but I'll show you the end product because I make the maddest cream of rice. But this video goes up on my TikTok on the weekends.
80 grams and my whey drip, and then I'll be ready to eat. So that was just a bit of me doing a tutorial for my app, giving these guys a insight into how to make their food better. I do this on a lot of food, so it's not just on cream of rice. I do baked oats, I do loads of chicken recipes. This just gives my clients an insight on how to make their diet a lot better and more enjoyable for themselves. First coffee going in of the day with a pre-workout meal. It's gonna be beautiful. So as it's a high day, I'm actually gonna get some intra carbs. So some 20 grams of Carb X and 20 grams of EAAs is going in here. This is gonna make me feel so much more energized throughout the session. I think I've slightly overfilled it, so I might need to have a sip. I sip this throughout my session to stop the depletion of carbs while I train. This will give me a good source of energy while I train. So at the desk, while we're getting the pre-workout meal in, just gonna get a couple of check-ins done in this little oh my god, half an hour slot. And then once we get back from the gym, we'll finish the rest of them off. So unless it's a competitive client with lifestyle, it's first come, first serve. Whoever checks in first gets my attention first. Okay, Alfie, so obviously we are 1 week away from our shoot. So it is 2 weeks away from our shoot. So it's the last 2 weeks of digging really. So banana out from your yogurt bowl in the evening on rest day, and potatoes halved. And then we are going from 75 grams post-workout rice to 125 to 75, and potatoes to obviously be 75 in the day. So we're running low on food, but this is only going to be for a week of digging. You're not going to probably get the chance to get visuals over to me midweek, so we're just going to have to dig hard, and that's where we're going to go from here, mate. We're looking so much better, so much tighter this week. Like when we look at the visuals, I'm really, really impressed. Okay, so like in comparison to last week, and we've dropped 1.2 kilo as well just in this week. Like the visuals, you just look so much tighter, yet you're still holding on to that chest and delt mass. Okay, like the differences is absolutely wild in comparison to last week. So I'm really happy with the place we're in. And yeah, last week of digging before we start to fill you up on the Wednesday before the shoot. I didn't even realise we were still recording. This is what prep has come to. Licking the last scraps and cream of rice on my finger. Now this is disgusting, but when you're in prep, you realise it gets like that. We've got Big Six here. Here's our people, them. Right, gonna go and get a content day in at Graftism Gym in Watford. Yeah. Got to make sure that we're putting some good content out there for the people, making sure that we are giving as much advice as possible.
Yeah, and also showing the games. Can't forget about showing the games.
Yeah, of course the games. Yeah, them ones there as well. Fucking hell. So behind the scenes. Content day with Six.
Hey, make sure they know that I'm warming up, bro. Don't people be
Hey. This is the working set, you know.
See how man bring out the camera when
man's like, yeah, trying to do open, but he's like, yeah, 20 kilos. He's a fucking bitch. Tries to take fucking drugs to get on stage. Oh, I can't feel the hunger. Fucking
That's bitch. A good attitude, to be honest. It's my attitude, I'll be honest. That's why I think he wins.
Yeah.
He's doing all the stuff with no bitching, no drugs, and no game.
Yeah, bro. Hang on. I did it now.
You've got body that's walking, that's what you got.
I literally feel like I'm flat. That's how I feel.
Yeah, we're fucked. We're done. I've dropped to 85. She Naomi trains
same as the other arm, bro. I've got more in this arm, but I can't overstimulate one arm more than the other.
Cheese head.
Alright, man.
So that is content day 6 over and done with. Just going to get some steps in for like 15 minutes and then head back and start doing check-ins. We've got like 10, 15 check-ins to do. Then I've got a call at 1:30 with a new onboarding client. And then out for my boy's birthday, which will be a sober one of just diet Red Bulls. It's going to be peak. Greatness motto, time to go home and have that post-workout. We are back home after shoot and training session was 6. So this is in here cooked rice for the next 2 days. So I'm going to get rice on the weekends and as a refeed, we're up to 2,000 calories on the weekends. So it's 50 grams across 5 meals across the weekend. So I'm going to weigh that out now. So it's 50 grams pre-cooked weight. So, and that is the rice cooker used now, so that can go away. Because literally that's the only time the rice cooker is getting used at the moment. Weekend rice. I am feeling very, very tired and depleted. Got a call in 45 minutes, so I'm going to try and get at least 2 check-ins done in that time. And then, yeah, finish off check-ins and get ready to go out. So, back at the desk, meal 2 going to go in and a monster. Get that energy up for calls with new clients. So, we have got 50 grams of pineapple, we have got 150 grams of pre-cooked chicken weight, 75 grams post-cooked chicken weight, which is 50 grams pre-chicken, and 100 grams of veg. This is going to go in after not having any rice all week. This is going to feel incredible. Okay, Mars, so that we discussed in our midweek call, okay, we're going to make some changes to diet. We're going to increase digestive enzymes. Even though there's only been a 0.2 kilo drop, the actual shape of you is improving massively. We know this week by week. We're just getting tighter and tighter through our midsection. We want to make sure that you're getting along well in the gym. This is tracked. So whenever you go into the gym, you can track your workouts and you can see how well you're getting along. So this client's only been with me 2 weeks, so there's not much to track. But I can then, next time she does this workout, see how well she's progressed. Is she spending too long in the gym? Is she progressing on the exercises that we need to? If she's not progressing, is food too low? Is energy too low? Like when you do a check-ins wrapped up. Okay, so now I'm gonna get ready to go out and see my boys. See how we navigate some time on prep out. So meal 3 is about to go in. I'm just gonna get meal 4 in this Tupperware, just so that I can chuck it away
These tubs, I've just got loads of spares of them. They can just be chucked away. So I'm gonna have this just before getting to the venue of the place, and then when I come back, I'll have my last meal with which will be my ice cream. So that's 70 grams of rice, post cooked. Obviously, it's 50 grams pre-cooked weight. Yeah. And then I'll take a plastic spoon with me as well, so I can literally eat this just before I go in, and that should sustain me while I'm out. Trying to eat meals like every 2 hours. Well, no, every 3 hours. But today, obviously, I've left my meals a little bit later so that I can like have them a little bit closer together while I'm out. And then when I get back, I can just chill on my ice cream. See what steps are left to finish off. I'm just getting early night.
And, so meal free, 170 grams beef, 100 grams mince, 170 grams minced beef, 100 grams veg, 50 grams kimchi, and 50 grams pre-cooked rice, 75 grams post-cooked, and
you mind watching me place for a few minutes
beautiful
while
black
I go
coffee,
get the head?
which is a necessity right now. And then we're going to get ready to go out. So what do you guys think of the fit? All right, this is what we're going out for Jamie's birthday. Just going to go Pagola. Nice little breakdown. Little Janice Barre polo. And then Janice Barre cargos. And Tim's. Tim's on my feet. Yeah. That is the fit. Yeah, at least you're going to pop out for 3-4 hours and then come home, have my last meal. Obviously, in the man bag, we have got the food. So just before we get into Pagola, I'm going to munch on that. I'm also going to take a can of Fanta with me. And let's go. This is a prep on the go. So on the train, about to have last meal before getting to Airport. And this is 100 grams of veg, 150 chicken, 50 rice, and then 50 kimchi. And this should stay me until I get home. And then we'll have our green one, the last one of the day. Yeah. Should have a couple of Red Bulls to keep myself going. Being this lean is
the National Rail Services from Washington.
You not seen this before? Little DGI, bro. Oh, yeah. Never heard of it. The old guy, Saturday lad. Like hope for me, mate.
Is it really just me, my life?
So, left Pagola, and we ended up in the pub in Baker Street to watch Chelsea. So, we are finally home. It has been a long day, but all steps are done. It is now time to just chill out. Had to show my face. Didn't have to show my face, but so many people on prep, like, just completely alienate themselves. Like, stay in, don't do anything, and then, like, are absolutely miserable because all they're thinking about is food 24/7. Like, the whole time I was out, yeah, don't get me wrong, I'm freezing because of how lean I am, right? But I didn't really think about food. Now I'm absolutely buzzing, obviously, to get home and have my creamy, even though I'm freezing. So I'm gonna have a decaf coffee as well to warm myself up and put some trackies on and my dressing gown because, yeah, I'm cold. But yeah, man, it was a disappointing end to the night because obviously Chelsea drawing 2-2 to fucking Brentford. That's shit. We're better than that. But it's just one of those things. Like, I've gone out, had a nice time, took my mind off of prep, taken my mind off of food, and now I can come back, chill out, and enjoy the rest of my evening, watch a film. Got an hour and a half before I go to sleep. So, creamy acquired. There's 100 grams of strawberries in this, 45 grams of whey, 20 grams of almond butter, and 100 grams of blueberries made into ice cream. And then we've got the decaf black coffee, frothy as anything, with some sugar-free cinnamon flavour. And something that I've been literally craving. Like, I've been craving a big bowl of oats with loads of peanut butter. So I put some sugar-free peanut butter sauce. And that will just be, yeah, on top of my creamy. It's time to chill out, watch the Netflix, then sort cycle and go to bed. Been waiting for this all day. Definitely been worth it. So that was a full rundown of my day. Early morning steps, check in with my coach to see where we're at. High day food, so 50 grams of rice that wouldn't normally be going in every single meal. 3 meals. So normally it's just literally just veg, meat. That's during the week, but then on the weekends at the moment we're running high days, so 2,000 calories instead of the 1,600 calories that we have during the week. And then obviously I've just had my creamy, which was absolutely amazing, which had just low trace of carbs from strawberries and blueberries, and some almond butter and some whey. I tasted absolutely unreal. So I'm just going to run you guys through my cycle before I go to bed. So at the moment I'm running 100 milligrams of Tren A. So that's split into 0.33 3 times a week. Mast is 0.75 3 times a week, so that's 400. And then Test E, which is 250, which is 0.33 across the week, 3 times. Currently running Anabar pre-workout, just 1 tab, 25 mgs. T4, because of the thyroid problems I was having, was at 200, which is making me feel fucking tired, but it is what it is. And then 37.5 for T3. And the last thing that I'm running is clenbuterol. So obviously I'm an assisted athlete. Reason why I went assisted is because the dream is one day to be an IFBB pro, to live this life full time. Like this day-to-day life is what I love. Like obviously it's tiring at the moment being there 4 weeks out from show, which I'll show you some visuals from today's shoot on how we're actually looking. But yeah, it's tiring right now. Calories are low, expenditure's high, 15k steps. Obviously there's no cardio, which is a blessing. But yeah, things are moving in the right direction. Just can't wait to get back on stage now. It is now time for me to get in bed and get some sleep because I'm absolutely freezing. So I'm going to make another decaf coffee, get in bed and brush my teeth after that once I've warmed up. See you all in the next one. Goodbye, YouTube.
Must have found them when she was going through mom's thing.
Julia! What were the letters?
Turns out after Aunt Maggie took off, she